Hey guys, welcome back to Old Path, New Walk. So excited you're joining for today's episode. One of the things that I'm really intentional about doing is allowing my kids to come alongside of me during daily tasks that I have to do. Whether it's cleaning, cooking, baking, folding laundry, all of the above, you name it. Anything that I have to do during the day, I really love to invite my kids to walk alongside me and learn from me doing it and from them helping me do it also. As an occupational therapist, this is so valuable for skill building and for all of the developmental milestones that kids are reaching when they're really young. It just gives a different quality of life for the kids. It gives them confidence in their abilities, and it is so imperative to them building skills so that they can just continue building off of those into adulthood. I have had people say, how in the world do you let your kids come alongside of you when there is so much to be done? It takes intentionality, truly. It's not going to save you any time, but you are benefiting your kids and yourself when you allow them to come alongside you and learn those skills in real time while you're doing them too. So as an OT, I have worked with a variety of children of different ages, cognitive abilities, diagnoses. It has really given me a way of adapting when I'm teaching kiddos different skills. I always find myself using the same 3 tried and true basic principles for teaching your kids when they're coming alongside of you and doing these tasks in the day-to-day. Now, I will say, these are not earth-shattering. They are probably things that you're doing already. But I thought it was worth mentioning them because it does make it easier when you're teaching your kiddos and letting them help you while you're doing tasks. Because the quicker that they're picking up on these skills, the more they are able to help you. And so then it does become a more enjoyable experience rather than just fun for them and stressful for you. So 3 tried and true principles that I use for basic skill building. Observation, so that is watch me. Hand over hand, let me do it with you. And supervision, I'm going to watch you. So let's start with observation first. So this is when the child comes up to you and is watching you do the skill yourself. They haven't gotten hands-on with any part of it yet. They are just simply watching you do a skill. Watching you do the skill helps them do 2 things. 1, they can more easily conceptualize the skill itself. And 2, they can conceptualize how they can do the skill also. So let me give you an example. When my son, he's watching me make breakfast. He pulls up the stool, he's all sleepy-eyed and cute, and he comes up and he says, oh, wow, I want to crack eggs too. And I say, okay, cool. Watch me do it first. And so I show him exactly what I'm doing. I'm cracking the egg on the counter, splitting it open, all the things. So observation is just that. The child is watching you do something. Then we move on to hand over hand. Hand over hand is when you help them move through the movements of that skill. And so this is important for 2 reasons. 1, it helps the child develop those motor patterns of actually doing the skill. The second reason this is important is because it gives the kid the warm fuzzies, right? When you come alongside them, you're in close proximity with them, and you're actually doing it with the child. And giving the child those warm fuzzies of just being close to them is going to actually help them learn the skill even faster because it's giving them those really safe, feel-good feelings along with learning the skill. So it just kind of expedites the learning process. So giving you the example of cracking an egg. So the child has learned by watching you do the skill through observation. Now it's time for the child to learn through moving through the skill. And so my son, he wanted to learn how to crack eggs. And after he watched me, then I, hand over hand, was helping him feel how it feels to crack the egg on the counter. And then I'm taking my hands and helping him actually crack the egg open into the bowl. All of this is helping feed his learning process because he can feel how things are supposed to feel. He can practice modulating those movements of force and speed and timing. I have physically helped him do it. Now here's step 3, supervision. So this is, I'm going to watch you do it now. After the child has physically walked through the movements with you, now you get to watch and you get to let the child impress you or be really cute trying. And so you're going to step back and literally let the kid do it, him or herself. Now, we have a rule in my house. If it's safe, it's fair game, because you learn in various ways, and sometimes it takes failure to learn. With the example of cracking the egg, my son has watched me do it. He has done it with me, and now he gets to do it all by himself. He is 2. He gets the egg, and he wants more than one egg, and so he's got an egg in each hand, and I say, no, buddy, you just need one egg. And so he gets the egg, and he goes to just whack this thing on the counter. And so through that experience, he whacks the egg on the counter. There's egg going all over the place, and then he picks the egg up and squeezes it to death into the bowl. And so there is cracked yolk, egg whites going everywhere, shells in the bowl. It is a mess. And that's okay, because he's 2 and he's learning a skill that he's never learned before. I find that this is the hardest stage for parents, including myself, because we want to jump in and we want to help the child. Do you see what I did there? By helping the child in this, we can either do one of 2 things. We can genuinely help and talk through the process with the child, help them again by going hand over hand and walking through it with them. Or we can help by, oh, don't do that, or oh, you're not doing it right, or oh, that's a mess, and oh, you can't do that. We can overstimulate the child and ourselves by intervening too quickly, too forcefully, and too much. It can kind of be counterintuitive to the learning experience because it's going to freak the kid out and make them feel self-conscious. It's going to decrease their confidence in themselves and in their abilities, and it's going to stress you out to the max. So it's easier said than done. I get it. I'm speaking to myself also because this is hard for me too. Do I want to mess all over my counter? No. Do I want to waste that egg? No. Do I want my son to learn how to crack an egg? Yes. And that sometimes comes through failure. Didn't we have to learn many skills through trial and error? Yeah. Sometimes it just takes going through the motions and failing. So this is why supervision, I feel like it's the hardest step for parents, but I feel like it can be the most impactful if we allow the child in a safe environment learn by doing. So those are just 3 tried and true principles of teaching your kids skills when they come alongside you and actually help you through your day-to-day tasks, because they love doing this. Like my kids, they're 5 and under. This is one of their favorite things to do. If they see me running the vacuum or cleaning up a mess on the floor or doing dishes, they are so eager to help. And so to foster that eagerness and that curiosity and to make a conducive environment for skill building, I'm gonna let them. And yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of extra time, but I'm okay with that because it's making memories and it's making a legacy for my kids to learn how to do important things. Hopefully this has been an encouragement to let your kids come alongside of you and do some skills in your home. Call to action for this week. Let your kids come alongside of you for one chore or task that you have to do this week. And just see how it goes. And remember the 3 basic skill building principles that I have laid out for you. And see if you can do it. It's okay if they make a mess. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Old Path, New Walk.